Organizations have to have what's called a legal basis for processing any piece of personal information. Most commonly, we think of consent. For example, when you go to a website and there's a web form and they ask you to provide a few pieces of information, and then there might be a checkbox at the bottom that says, I consent to the terms of the privacy policy and the use of my personal information. Other situations involve a contract or terms of use or a pre-existing business relationship. But there has to be some legal authority for an organization to obtain and use personal information. Just because personal information is available publicly doesn't mean that the individual has consented or that organization has the right to collect and use that personal information. A couple of examples might be when an organization asks for an individual's information to purchase a product, there's a legal basis to use that information to complete the transaction. However, that organization doesn't necessarily have a legal basis to take that person's information and start sending them information about the organization or product updates or sign them up for a loyalty program. So a legal basis can be limited in scope, and it can go a couple different ways. Consent is the most common and the most easily obtained, but it's important to note that consent can be revoked. So when considering what kinds of legal authority you have to collect and use someone's information, you should consider how long you might need it and what impacts might occur if you no longer had that legal basis.